Hey there, science fans. Welcome to our exploration of the scientific method. This isn't just some dusty old formula. It's the key to unlocking the universe's secrets. From the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, scientists use this process to investigate phenomena, discover new knowledge, and even correct past mistakes. That's right, even scientists make mistakes. The beauty of the scientific method is that it allows us to learn and grow from our findings. When you use the scientific method, you're thinking like a real scientist. So put on your thinking caps and let's dive in. Every scientific adventure starts with a question. It's all about being curious. Let's say you're hanging out in the kitchen and you notice something interesting. You see a bowl of fruit on the counter and you notice that some of the apple slices look different. Why, you ask yourself, why do cut apples turn brown faster than others? Boom. Just like that, you got yourself a scientific question. It's all about observing the world around you and wondering about the hows and whys. Remember, there's no such thing as a bad question, especially when it comes to science. All right, science detectives, now that we've got our question, it's time to hit the books. Before we go experimenting willy-nilly, let's see what the experts have to say about apples and why they turn brown. A little research can go a long way. You might learn that apples contain these fascinating things called enzymes, which are like tiny chemical machines inside living things. And guess what? Exposure to air can set these enzymes off, leading to that brown color we're investigating. See, research helps us understand the science behind the scenes. Okay, we've asked our question and we've done some research. Now it's time to put on our thinking caps and make an educated guess. This guess, my friends, is called a hypothesis. It's not just a random guess, though. It's a testable prediction based on what we already know. So, for our apple investigation, our hypothesis could be, if I coat cut apple slices with lemon juice, then they will brown more slowly because the acid in lemon juice prevents the browning reaction. See, it's a statement that we can actually test. Now let's test with an experiment. Time to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty with an experiment. This is where the real fun begins. We're going to design a test to see if our hypothesis holds water. First, we need our materials. Some apples, of course, lemon juice, a knife, a cutting board, and a way to keep track of time. Now, let's break down our experiment into steps. We'll cut several slices from the same apple to make sure we're comparing apples to apples, so to speak. Then we'll coat some slices with lemon juice and leave others untreated as our control group. We'll observe and record the browning of all slices at regular intervals, say every 5 minutes. And to make sure our results are reliable, we'll repeat the experiment with multiple apples. Remember, a good experiment is like a well-oiled machine with every part working together. Now let's analyze data and draw conclusions. Data. Our experiment has produced a bunch of observations, but now we need to make sense of it all. This is where our analytical skills come in. We can organize our observations using tables or charts. Imagine this. You look at your data and you see that the lemon-coated slices remained nice and white after 30 minutes, while the untreated slices turned brown within 10 minutes. That's some interesting data right there. Based on this evidence, we can draw a conclusion. Our experiment supports our hypothesis. It seems like the lemon juice really does slow down the browning process. Lastly, we communicate results. Science isn't a solo sport, it's all about sharing our discoveries with the world. So, how do we communicate our findings? Well, we could create a fantastic science fair display, complete with photos documenting the browning process and those awesome data tables showing the time differences. Or maybe we could give a presentation to our class, wowing them with our scientific knowledge. And hey, why not write a lab report explaining our methods and results in detail? Sharing our findings helps other scientists learn from our work. And who knows, it might even inspire new discoveries. Keep thinking like a scientist. The scientific method isn't just for scientists in lab coats. It's a way of thinking, a way of approaching the world with curiosity and a thirst for knowledge. And trust me, those skills will serve you well in all aspects of life. By mastering the scientific method, you develop critical thinking skills that will benefit you throughout your education and beyond. You'll be able to ask insightful questions, gather evidence, analyze information, and draw logical conclusions. So, keep asking questions, keep experimenting, and keep exploring the world around you. Thanks for watching, and keep thinking like a scientist.